What's up everybody? Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a day. These recipes are super healthy and super simple, so I hope you guys enjoy. So first we're starting off with soy chorizo. This is 100% vegetarian. The calories are pretty low and it's packed with protein. So I'm going to be mixing that with egg whites. These are just from Kirkland and super low on calories as well, and as you know, packed with protein. So I'm just going to be spraying a little bit of olive oil on there because that pan, it's supposed to not make anything stick, but it works so much better if you just spray something on it. So you can also purchase this chorizo at Walmart. So I'm just putting it in the pan. I already turned the oven on to about a medium heat, and I'm just going to put about 1 serving in there and just mix it around. Then after a couple minutes I'm going to add some egg whites. I probably did about 3 servings because 1 serving is 3 tablespoons, so not too much. But if you're not an egg person like me, I hate the taste of eggs and it kind of just makes me want to throw up like when I eat them. So this stuff will like completely change the flavor and make them really easy to eat. So I'm just adding some salt and pepper, and that's Himalayan pink salt. That's the only salt that I use. And then some cayenne pepper. I try and add cayenne to a lot of my meals because it has a ton of health benefits. So right now I'm drinking my glass of lemon water. If you guys watched my video on how I stay fit, this is one of my main tips, is drinking lemon water on an empty stomach. So now that those have been cooking for a little bit, I'm just going to stir them around and then put them on a plate. And as you guys will see, I'm kind of obsessed with Tapatio. I literally put it on everything, but it's healthy. It's actually healthy for you. So I just put some Tapatio on that, and then I do about 1 serving, maybe less, of ketchup. I have to use like a lot more ketchup when I just eat egg whites by themselves because like I said, I hate the taste, but this really makes the flavor good. So now I'm just showing you the protein shake that I have after my workout. I'm about to head to the gym, so I use the M&P Combat Protein. I believe there's 25 grams of protein in it and like 130 calories. I'm not 100% sure. But I drink one of those almost every day, about like 6 days a week, because that's how much I work out. And I just need all the protein that I can get because I am a vegetarian, so it's kind of hard sometimes on some days. So now this is my drink that I drink while I'm working out. I put creatine in it and then Extend Go. These are my BCAAs, and they're the Go kind because they have 100 milligrams of caffeine in it. And that one's just the blue raspberry, I believe. It's really good. So moving on to lunch. I do this a lot. I'm kind of addicted to this right now. I saute some bell peppers and asparagus, but right now I'm just cutting it up. And then I'm going to gut out the insides and then rinse it off. And then I'm going to slice it in just longer slices. And what I do with this is I rinsed out the pan, and I'm going to put it in the same pan. And I'm going to kind of like stir fry it with asparagus. So now that those are all chopped up, I'm going to throw them in the pan. Also, I have it on like a little lower, like low to medium, because they will burn really quick if you put them on a high heat. So this dressing is the only thing I use on it. I use probably about 2 tablespoons. It's the Olive Garden dressing, and this stuff is amazing when you're sauteing vegetables. I swear, it's the only ingredient that you need. So I just picked up some asparagus from the grocery store, and I'm just going to take probably about like 5 or 6 spares, and I'm going to rinse them off and chop off the ends and slice them into like quarter slices, if that's a thing, but you know. So I'm going to throw those in with there, and I think like the total time of this cooking was like only like 10 to 12 minutes. They cook pretty fast. And you can use any kind of bell pepper. Like, I usually use the green ones because I don't really mind them, and they're always so freaking cheap. Look at me trying to be like a little chef. I mean, I didn't drop any though, so I guess I'm kind of considered a chef. But yeah, I actually really liked the yellow bell peppers because they kind of have like a sweeter taste to them. But you can use any one. So this is, I didn't have the box anymore because it was taking too much room in my freezer and there was only one patty left. But these are the Boca burgers. They're the all-American flame grilled veggie burgers. And I believe they have 15 grams of protein in them and 4 grams of fiber. I don't know the calories. I think they're pretty low. But they're really, really good. I can just eat them by themselves. So now I'm drinking another glass of water. I try to drink like an entire glass of water before my meals so I can actually tell how hungry I am. And then I just heated up some, I think those are pinto beans or kidney beans. I'm not sure. I think they're the same thing. But I just heated up some of those just for some extra protein. And then I added my bell peppers and asparagus on with just a little bit of freshly cut sharp cheddar cheese. And there is your lunch. It's packed with protein, it's not that much in calories, and it is delicious. I promise you, this recipe will change your life. So a little snack that I have when I get hungry are these rice cakes, tomato and basil. And I have no self-control, so I'm not gonna lie to you, I had a Reese's peanut butter cup. I'm just gonna say it. Look at the disappointment. All the disappointment. Oh. Okay, so next this is going to be dinner. I'm making some, I think it's just great value, instant brown rice. And I'm only making one serving, so that is just a cup of water. You get the water boiling, and then you add a cup of rice and stir it in. And then let it sit covered for like 5 minutes. And I'm just stirring that in. And while that's cooking, I'm going to be taking my beefless ground crumbles. These are delicious. It's such a good substitute and it's packed with protein. I think it has like 18 grams of protein in 3/4 of a cup. And you can make like anything with it. You know, you can make spaghetti sauce, what I'm making now, just make it like a taco salad. And I just add a little bit of water to it because I feel like they dry out without water. So I'm just adding some cumin, some turmeric, some onion powder, cayenne, and chili powder. So since this is a fiesta bowl, I like to just make my own seasonings. Like, I don't like to buy the taco seasonings because they're packed with like bad salts and tons of sodium. So I just like to make it myself. It's really easy. I recommend that. So now I'm just slicing up 1 large tomato because that's going to be going in the bowl with our food while it's microwaving. And then I'm going to add some olives onto that cutting board. And then I didn't have any fresh avocados because sometimes they suck. A lot of the times they suck here in Colorado. So I'm just going to be using one of these 100-calorie little packets. And then I'm adding the rice now since my beefless crumbles are cooked. And I only used probably like half a cup because it turns out to be a pretty big meal without knowing that you're making a pretty big meal. So now I'm just adding in all the vegetables, and usually I put green onions in this as well, or just regular chopped up onions, but I did not have any today, so X out on that. Taking the avocado out of its pack and putting it in there. And then you can use any salsa. This is just some Southwest salsa. Gives it a little kick. And then I always, if I'm going to use sour cream, I always have to use light because it just has so much less fat in it, and I have to be low on fat. Of course, my main thing, Tapatio, gotta add it. And there you have it. This is so good, and it is packed with protein. I usually add that black beans, but I kind of forgot. And it's Sunday, so I decided to have a little bit of champagne. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe.